What is up, YouTube? It's your boy rookiestacker, and I'm back. And when I say I'm back, I mean I'm officially back. Look, it's been a wild ride, relocating to a different city, getting everything situated, and then trying to jump back in with the same motivations and consistency. But I think I finally reached that point. But my motivation has changed just a little bit. So in front of you, what you see is gold. Okay, and not just gold, but all the gold that I have. I am missing one coin, my Noah's Ark Armenian 10,000 drams coin. I gifted that to my father recently. He's very spiritual, and his birthday just passed. He made 75 years old, and I thought that he would really appreciate the coin, and he did. So in front of you is everything that I still own in my possession, minus one more coin that I just bought. If you remember, I used to have two St. Gaudens double eagles. Well, I recently sold one, or I guess technically you could say I transferred it into another coin, a coin that I really wanted so I didn't mind giving it up, and I'm happy with it. And that kind of ties into what I want to focus on the rest of the year. I think 2023 is going to be a year for me where my main focus is going to be gold. And I think the biggest reason why is after going through the process of having to sell a lot of silver in order to help attain a house, I think what I realized was it's really difficult constantly having to transfer around all that weight, and a lot of what I was trying to sell was harder to move than I thought it would be. To those of you who all participated in purchasing from me, thank you so much. I hope that you are all happy with your purchases. A special shout out to a young woman who purchased from me who lives in Minnesota. I don't want to say her name, but she was a huge customer, and I really appreciate her contributions to me. One, in purchasing to allow me the funds to do what I needed to do, but two, also giving me fair prices and basically paying what I paid for them for all of the weight that she bought. But anyway, moving on, I really want to focus on gold. I'm still going to purchase silver, but the silver I'm going to purchase is going to be a lot less of things like this. I love these things. I think coins from around the world have a much better attractiveness to them than American coins, but this stuff was hard for me to sell. Not because it was hard to find buyers, but because I'm basically taking a loss on everything from a different country that I'm selling. And for most of the American stuff, I got what I paid for, and sometimes when I was fortunate, I got a little more. So I think I'm only going to focus on U.S. bullion or constitutional silver from the United States. I'm not going to focus on any foreign or maybe not even generic rounds unless I can get them at a really good price. I just don't want to take the loss that I'm probably going to incur if an emergency were to happen. And I'm happy with that decision. I hope that you all are finding what you want. At the end of the day, what we decide to buy is completely up to us. There's going to be a million comments telling me what I should buy, and I always enjoy the wisdom and the advice. But I think American is really what I feel comfortable with. So maybe not necessarily these. The premium's still too high, but if I can find them inside the 20s, I would get them. But stacking a lot more junk in constitutional is definitely on the table. But even for gold, I think I'm gonna stick to the American stuff. Things like this is very cool to have, and it's definitely an attractive coin. But I mean, I've been trying to sell this piece for a while now, and the premium I paid on it was so high that everybody's kind of staying away from it, and I can totally understand that. So things like this are definitely going to be more of a focus for me. Okay, which brings me to my most recent transaction. So I sold one of my St. Gaudens, I believe it was a 1924, and I held on to this 1928 because this was the one in better condition. It's more in the uncirculated condition, and the other one was a little more beat up. And if I can try not to drop it, what I converted it to was a 2006 Gold Buffalo, which I'm very happy with. I finally can say that I have an Eagle, a Pre-33, and a Buffalo. So this is the tube that it came in. As you can see, it has one red spot there in the forehead, which I don't mind. That's just a nice authenticator for me. And then it's got one kind of toned edge there. And I am going to take it out of this capsule and recapsule it into one of these. But yeah, this is going to be my focus the rest of the year. Gold, and then in particular American gold. And the silver pickups that I do get are going to be more in the realm of American silver, probably constitutional. I'm going to stay completely away from the commemoratives and really just stick to what I know is very liquid, easy to sell, and simple. So you do all what you have to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. But let's all continue to grow. Keep climbing. Rookie Stacker.